barely 48 hours after the Independent National Electoral Commission lifted ban on the political rally to herald the preparation for 2015 general election. Members of the main opposition party, All Progressive Congress, took to the streets of Abuja with Salvation Rally. The rally, which is tagged Salvation Rally, has in attendance the national chairman of the party, John Oyegun, and one of the presidential aspirants of the party, General Muhammadu Buhari, and other national leaders of the party. Members and supporters of the party took to the streets of Abuja in a carnival manner show, while free flow of traffic was disrupted for hours in the affected area of Abuja City. Speaking at the Eagle Square, the take-off point of the rally, the national chairman of the party, John Oyegun, described the rally as a warning rally to tell the ruling party of their shortcoming in the governance of the country.
The result of the elections that bother us in the APC, it is the totally unnecessary waste of the lives of our own brothers and sisters. Those that are lucky to live are refugees today in their own hometown, their own home region. Are we going to let that continue? What are you going to do in February 2015? What are you going to do in February 2015? That is the message.
Also speaking at the event, General Buhari tongue-lashed the federal government for various challenges confronting Nigerians.
The party of democratic system by voting the PDP out. Vote out the PDP next year. Vote out the PDP next year. If you want to have a secure, efficient Nigeria, you just have to do that. No alternative. Make sure you get your permanent voter's card. Make sure you have gone and voted for those you want to represent you and lead you. And make sure your vote counts.
With this development, other political parties are expected to kickstart their campaigns and rally in preparation for 2015 general election. From Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele reporting. Nigerian former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has returned his expression of interest and nomination form for the 2015 presidential election to the National Secretariat of All Progressive Congress in Abuja. Atiku pledged to remain dedicated member of the party, irrespective of the outcome of the party presidential primary slated for December this year.
I want to thank you and the party for the opportunity given us, first of all, as the first to collect these forms. I also want to thank you for the opportunity again to be the first to return the forms. And let me assure you, Mr. Chairman, we will continue to be loyal and dedicated party members no matter the outcome of this.
While receiving the form, the national chairman of the party, John Oyegun, explained that with every passing day, the need for the change is overpowering in the country.
You have properly exemplified what the APC stands for today. Thoroughly organized, well organized, and seeking to be the first in everything. Putting this country first. Putting first as its first priority the welfare of the people of this country. That is what your action today has exemplified for the nation generally.
Thank you, sir.
I have come across your footsteps all over the place, just like I have come across the footsteps of all our other aspirants. And I want to say thank you very much, because the flag is being spread around the nooks and crannies of this nation. Even though all you are doing is appealing to rank and file members to make you their preference. The others are also going about the country doing precisely the same thing. And so with every day that passes, the APC is growing in strength and popularity.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, Adamawa State chapter of APC has endorsed the candidature of the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for 2015 presidential contest. Led by the bitter Mercy Garba, the party executive lauded Atiku candidature.
We are equally thrilled by his commitment to job creation, improving the economy, education, infrastructure, transparency in government, and the overall welfare of Nigerians. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is on this note that the entire members of the State Executive Council, who are all here, supported by the party chairman in all our 21 local government areas representing the APC in Adamawa State, hereby endorses the Turaki of Adamawa for the 2015 presidential election.
Having fulfilled all the requirements of all Progressive Congress, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar have submitted the nomination form to the party secretariat. From APC secretariat in Abuja, Muyiwa Bamdele.
In a bid to celebrate and encourage businesses and investors in Nigeria, which is the largest economy in the African continent, the federal government is set to recognize and brand the top 100 businesses in the country. The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Olusegun Aganga, who is also the coordinating chairman of the Presidential Assessment Committee on top 100 businesses in Nigeria, made this known while briefing newsmen in Abuja. Olusegun Aganga, while emphasizing the importance to celebrate these top 100 businesses, said that the event would also be used as a medium to engage these investors on matters of policy and mobilization of investment to the economy.
These companies invest, they employ our people, and they keep our economy growing. This administration is aware that it is private companies that are driving our economy. Government is there to provide enabling environment. And it is the private sector that will help Nigeria achieve its economic goals. That is why we are organizing the top 100 event in this country for the first time. We are identifying the top 100 companies in Nigeria, not individuals, companies, and recognizing these companies for believing strongly and investing in this economy. These companies have built considerable scale in Nigeria and continue to show strong commitment to invest more. The top 100 list is currently showing good diversity in our economy, which is good news for all of us. They range across sectors, including oil and gas, telecommunications, manufacturing, financial services, construction, fast-moving consumer goods, food manufacturers, logistics, amongst others. The top 100 have also shown a good split between local Nigerian companies and multinationals. This is evidence that Nigerians are investing in this country, and the international community is also investing in our country. We are all pleased with this. Mr. President is recognizing these companies because they deserve to be recognized. These companies are in the trenches every day, driving the Nigerian economy, investing and creating jobs. We are proud of them.
On the issue of political undertone, especially towards the forthcoming 2015 general elections, the minister said that the event was supposed to have been held long ago, that there is no political undertone anywhere for something that should happen naturally.
We should have done this a long time ago. And every and any Nigerian should be proud of it and expect it. So this has no political connotation. It's a fact, it's a reality. And that's why I say we're picking this based on objective criteria and making sure that this is what we have used, that you can verify that. We're interested in the level of investments. We're very, very interested in the jobs that are created. We're also interested to some extent on the value they have created in the communities where they have invested.
There will be a presidential dinner on the 14th of December to celebrate and officially announce the top 100 businesses in the country. From Abuja, Nigeria, I am Festus Ejiroge Nefifen for Ben Television News.
The recent fall in oil price at the global market is taking its toll on Nigeria as the federal government, state and local government shared the sum of 593.337 billion naira for the month of October. The amount shared represents a shortfall of 10.192 billion naira in the amount distributed in the preceding month. The Federal Account Allocation Committee had in the month of September distributed 603.528 billion naira to the three tiers of government, despite the indication by the Coordinating Minister for the Economy, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, recently that FAC was likely to dip into the excess crude account to augment October allocation, but the excess crude account was left at its current $4.1 billion as there was no augmentation for the month.
But for the month of November, the gross total revenue available for distribution is 536,693. Now we take into consideration the transfer to Shopee, which is static for 35.5 billion. Then the transfer to domestic crude, and then of course the look at after this deduction, it goes down to 484,320. We take into consideration the cost of collection to the agencies of government that contributes to the Federation account, that is Customs, Revenue Service, and BPR, Department of Petroleum Resources. Then we go for the distribution to the states, the local government, and of course the privation. We also take into consideration the amount of money available on that part, which is 67 billion, 137 million. We take into consideration the cost of collection, and then the net distribution to the three tiers of government. So the grand summary for the month of November is 484,320.
Chairman of State Commissioners of Finance, Timothy Oda, who responded to questions from journalists, reiterated the earlier call by the federal government to do away with subsidy as it was not doing the states any good.
We asked the chairman of the FAC to do much in order to ensure that the capital market is open for states to access fund, since it's the cheapest source. That will help the states to get fund in order to take care of the capital intensive projects, since we cannot use short loans in order to take care of long run projects. It will be wiser, because if that is done, it will help in the process of the diversification, because once you get fund at cheaper sources, you will be investing, and that is where we will realize the need to have alternative economy outside the oil, which price is busy dwindling.
Awesome Raffle, Ben TV, Abuja, Nigeria.